Boo! Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with Puzzle Streak of 41 before I play any games as a warm-up, as I always do. I think I'm ready to go more or less. I have my beverages in front of me. Hello, Tortoise Gaming. I'm going to start at the 1 minute mark, which is in about 15 seconds from now. And yeah, time for the chess. Hello, Mimzovic. Always second place. And Nebula is usually third place. Okay, here we go. 1 minute in. I think there's a mate in two here. Fork. You were not first, Nebula. Forky. You're on mobile. Sure. Sure you were. So there's a check, bishop f8, and then check, and then a fork on e8. You thought I know. Well, okay. So we have a forky, and we can hit the queen. And then check. I didn't fully verify that. No, you guys all join quick. We can call it a tie. We'll call it a three-way tie. Okay, mate in one. Mate in three. Yeah. You were here before I was born. Should be something here. I think this is a win. Wow, this is tricky. Might have to get a pass pawn here. takes bishop d6, and I can go here. That's going to be tight, but I think that's working. Okay, that was underrated. That was 1400. Come on. Can't I just take the bishop? It's a free bishop. That was a stupid puzzle. And free knight. This looks pretty good to me. Oh, he's on the bishop. Another tricky one. The VPL club, the public library one. What do you mean said you goodbyes? You quitting chess or something? Bing, bang, boom. How quick can he resume? What do you mean you're going away? You got arrested? What are you talking about, Willis? Are you? Are you really? Chincha? I don't believe you. Just within the past 24 hours? Or just for the summer? I don't believe it. So we have a check, and then check. You go in there on the 12th just for summer vacation though, right? So it's interesting how chess has not permeated Asia. Like it's just out of pretty much anywhere in the world. Like chess is like least popular in Asia. I can't think of elsewhere where it's less popular. It's pretty crazy how unpopular it is in Asia. Like nobody plays chess. Maybe there's some countries where some more people play it, like the Philippines, and maybe like Indonesia a little bit. Okay, where was I? So check. Okay, I'm just going to minimize chat. I want to focus here. Okay, so check. I think we've established that is check. There we go to f7. He's got two squares. If he goes to h8, we have knight g6. And it gets complicated. Do we not have a simpler way to do this? I mean, but why would we not play the forcing move? Is it king h8? I don't know. So knight g6, king h7, knight. So I don't really see the follow-up. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I don't know how this is 1400. I mean, this is the best I can see, is taking on f7, rook f7, queen f7. Don't know where the king goes. If it goes to h8, let's say it goes to h7. It's kind of the same thing, actually. They'll transpose. No, not necessarily. So king h8. I presume we go knight g6, king h7. We do have another check, but then he can trade. Oh, yeah. Oh, then we can take here. Oh my god. But we are down a piece already, though. But then I'm winning the rook. And if he goes king h7, then well, then I'm just up a piece. Okay, I'm pretty stupid. I'm going to open up chat. I didn't realize I'm just up material after I take the rook. Okay. I've got chat open now. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not good. For some reason, I thought like I sacked a piece or something. Okay, I was wondering why this was getting so difficult. So can I just take on e4 with my queen here? That was stupid. Okay, check and then bishop c5. Or bishop b5, I mean. Take and then take. I mean check. Here we have a check. If he blocks, it's going to be mate. So it's all forced. That's a long ass shower, but okay, see you later. Check. Aren't we just picking up? We'll just be up the exchange here. I don't understand why we are getting these weird puzzles. We're on his queen. He's on my queen. But again, my rule of being the instigator in these situations has so far proven good. I don't think it's a rule where it's 100% where it works 100% of the time, but the vast majority of cases it seems to work. He doesn't have. I don't think it's Wishenzo because I can just take his other bishop. So I think he needs to take the queen. I retake his queen, and I'm just up a piece, and I'm attacking his other piece. It seems to always, so far, this has always worked out for me. You're not supposed to be playing chess, you mean by your own rules, right? So here I just want to trade. He's not going to harass me. I think I just moved my king back. Because I'm just going to bring in my king. And I can't let him go here. And I don't want to make a pawn move. Because then his king can eventually come in. So we have the winning of a queen here. And we're not getting checkmated after. We are white. I guess we just move the rook and his knight is trapped, is the idea. Okay, kind of a stupid puzzle. And there's a rook waiting for us. So why would that not be the best move? We are currently down a knight, but we have 2 pawns for the knight. If he moves the king somewhere, well, he's got to protect his rook. I don't understand this. I mean, I'm up the exchange here in 2 pawns. Why would I not take the rook? I don't understand. Yeah, he's got 1 move here. Okay, I'll look at this one with the engine after. I'm taking the rook, though. Yeah, so I'm not sure where I'm going. I can take the pawn. I guess the point is I only have the 1 square. That's the point. Okay, I don't like the puzzle, though. Downvote. Ooh, well, I don't want to get checked again. So wherever can he check me? What do you mean? You saying that's your own rule? It wasn't a court order? Yeah, so if I go to E2, this looks scary. So I think I just go to F3. I don't see why we would ever want to allow him to take on G2. Now he's offering us a free rook. This could be 1700 because a lot of people might just instinctively give a check here. Now this would let us take the bishop though, so that's interesting. But I don't see why we wouldn't take the rook. I just don't see it. Oh! Why? Why? Wow. Sneaky. You know, this is rated 1700, I think partially because I think a lot of lower rated players are just instinctively giving the check. If this was higher rated, I would have looked harder. But yeah, wow, that was sneaky. Whoops. If we take the rook, then bishop h4, and we can't stop him from getting to g3, and there's no fortress or anything. That's a little crazy. A little crazy. Yeah. I don't hate the puzzle, but I do feel it's underrated. I don't think 1700s are seeing that on average. So we have a check, and then I can take the rook, and then check the other rook. That's got to be good. And now we have to start over. You should check his stream out. Who? I feel like I'm missing a lot of your messages. Let's see. I'm going to switch this to live chat. No, nothing has changed. I feel like I missed a message in there. Okay, we are black. I don't really have time to watch other streams. So I don't actually watch streams. I watch some stuff on YouTube. I watch Ginger GM. That's who I watch now. But I just watch his titled Tuesdays, and then I don't really have time for anything else. So I can promote and get a queen before him, and then go to b7. He pushes here, it gets a little tricky. But we have to do that because we're going to be too slow otherwise. We are white. We have a ladder and then a skewer. And we have a discovery. I don't see why we wouldn't start with a check and just take the material. We have a check and then rook f1. I believe this is mate. And we are white. So we get a queen. I heard queens are good. We can win a bishop. So we're up a piece here. Win a rook. This should be mate in 2. Or is it? No, this way. Mate in 1. We can do it either way, but... okay. And then so trade, take. Am I quick enough for that? Bing, bang, boom, 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 boom. Yes, I am. Okay, so we have a check. And then a check. Then a check. Okay, so this should be working here. Here, check, there, check, everywhere, check. So take. I could then force off queens, but I'm down a pawn. Check here. No, we take and then check. Wow. It's take and then check. Check. If he goes to G7, we have bishop E5. And that's mate. If he goes to same thing here, he's not going to stop the dark square infiltration. We have a skewer here. Which rook? This rook. Otherwise he actually, hang on. Huh, which rook? Oh, we can save one of the rooks if I go check this way and then check. Oh, maybe not. No. Or can I? Yeah, because then I can take the queen and then I can take the knight if he blocks. So I think we actually go rook E2. Yeah, and then we can pick up another piece. If I do it this way, I can't do that. So we have to do it this way. Why? I verified. I thought we had this. Oh, shit. And beyond that, he had king c6. Yeah, he's just attacking the... I didn't see that, obviously. I mean... Sloppy. Whoa. Take on b7. I was originally going to take, but can't do that, so it has to be mate there. This is a confusing. What's going on? Where am I? My king is here. This is his king. We have a discovery. And then this is mate. A very weird looking mate. Okay, so does this check work? So he takes. Yeah, should be working. Take, and then I have this check. Ooh. Do we do this? Has to be. Double up. Luft. Check. Discovery on this bishop. So we start with the bishop. But then he can take with the pawn. So we start this way. And then I'm on his queen, I see. I'm on his queen. So I could take and then take his rook. But I'm down a piece right now. I see 6 viewers. I'm curious who is lurking. Who are the quiet viewers? Who are the quiet viewers? But I like quiet viewers. I can actually go check here. Queen me. Right? I assume he takes on g4. Right? Then I go d2. Right? He comes in here. Grab. I don't know about that. Maybe I need to protect this pawn. So he grabs this one, and then I'm pushing this guy. Comes in here. Amateur Shock is here. I try to do that. It's easier said than done. Hello, Timothy. Ooh, a lurker has been spotted. Thanks for saying hi. Okay, but yeah, I might have to defend the G pawn because D3 he might be quick enough here. I go D2, Rook G1. You could maybe say I bring in the other pawn at that point. But I won't have time to support this one. Now that's cheating, Amateur Shack. I know what you're saying though. Yeah, so I don't. The other possibility is that I maybe play E4 here. But then he can just grab it. So yeah, I feel like we need to defend the G pawn. If he gives me a check, then I'm thinking I can just go to E2. If he grabs this, my pawn should be far advanced. And if he takes on E5, then d3. Yeah, I don't know. There's rook d8. Then I push g3, but he's taking. So this is actually pretty tricky. No, I thought you were saying you're going to tell me in the chat when it's been like the first like X amount that I should play quicker. Hello, Programming Archives. I thought you were saying like you're going to tell me to play quicker in the chat. Hello, Saeed Poe. Yeah, I like people to talk, but I don't like anything that could be construed as cheating. That's why I don't like people to suggest moves. That's the only reason. I don't want any assistance that can influence the game. Yeah. So, anyways, this one is tricky. I could maybe play e4 first, but I'm always running into problems here. So, oh wait. Oh my God, I'm on the wrong scene. Thanks for pointing that out. Oh my God, how long was it like this? Oh, somebody should have said something. One of you. Why didn't one of you say anything? Doesn't that look better now? Oh my God. Okay, thanks for letting me know, Programmer Archive. I'm going to minimize chat because this one's confusing. Okay, so again, for the most time, so e3, rook g4, e2, rook g1. It's possible I'm still fast enough here, so king e2. If he gives me a lateral check, I can always hide behind it in time. I don't think that's going to cost me extra time. It might actually, but I'll still be quicker in the end, I think. So bing, bang, boom, bang. Yeah, king e2. Yeah, but we are, well, I don't know. He takes on e5, right? I promote. I think he takes. He could give me a check, but I think he takes. Then he's coming in here, and so that's not winning. That's not winning. d3, rook g4, king e2, rook g1, d2. Yeah, I feel this is not winning. King e5, promote, takes, king here. That's definitely not winning. Yeah, so I think we need to protect. I mean, I could also protect both pawns. Maybe that's what I should be doing. But if he gives me a check, then that's going to be too slow. So king f3, if he takes on e5, I feel like this is all too slow though, but yeah. Okay, so we go d3 and then rook d8. Then king e2. Maybe that's how we do it. And then if rook g8, d2. So it might be here. King f3. Yeah, king f3 takes push. Rook d1. King e2. I think that's the idea. I'm going to play it. Oh, God. This one kicked my ass. So how does this work? Then e4? Yeah, I thought he could go here. I thought he could do this. Oh, I didn't think about pushing my pawn, but king c2 is still winning? I just thought this would be a draw. Oh my, I miscalculated. I should have looked one or two moves deeper. I saw this and I just assumed that this is a draw. I thought his king, I thought for sure his king is close enough here. But there's two issues I had. One is that, well, I didn't look deep enough. Secondly, I didn't really consider pushing the pawn. I was just looking at, I totally misread this. Yeah, I saw something like this. I just didn't look deep enough, really. And he can even, yeah, okay. I totally misread that. Okay, sorry about that. Have to start over. Whoops. Yeah, not thrilled about what happened there. Is this enough? Because I'm currently down a piece. That'll put me up the exchange. We are white. I want to play a game, so I really want to get this puzzle streak done with. And I really do apologize for doing this so poorly. I could do it either way. Let's do it with the rook. That looks prettier. Fork. We can win the knight. We are black. Is this mate? It's going to be mate. It's going to be mate. There's a fork here. It's looking good. Mate? No, it's not mate. Where's the mate? Oh, yeah. It is mate. What am I talking about? So, it's king a3. King a3. Check rook b3. I can take here. I don't know. Is that good enough? I'll be up 2 pawns. It's going to be good enough. Okay, just lets us get mate. This looks good. Take. This wins a rook. Knight should be enough to defend. Puzzle streak would be more interesting if I do it. Well, the beginning ones are too easy. Later on, I do kind of talk through it, but I'll try to talk through it more. I'll try to do it. But also when I'm not talking, I'm more focused because it's kind of hard to talk and think at the same time. So here I think I want to go after the h-pawn. But, you know, thanks for that suggestion, though. I'm trying to make the stream interesting. But I think we just grab this. The best he can do is trade this off, but I'm just going to run the h-pawn here. So we go after that. Here, I want to take the queen, but our rook is undefended. So I'm trying to find a way to make that happen. I might be able to do it this way and then take, and then I'm up 3 pawns. And he doesn't have any Zwischenzug. Here we are black. It's just a free queen. And we want to take with the rook, not the pawn, because we need to maintain that pin. There is a fork, though, but it's not enough. I just move the king, and then I can save my queen. We are white. I'd like to give a check if I can, because I want to. Okay, maybe. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Okay. We have a check. This wins. Okay, he's got this, but then I can take with the bishop, maybe? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a little dirty. It's a little dirty. This is a messy one because he's got f3 at the end. Then I have queen g2. This one is a little underrated, I feel. We are white. This is a fork if he takes, so we're going to promote, and then we have the fork. Here, if I get the rook here, it could be something. Yeah, so I think I want to give a check. So if I do it this way, then I win the queen. So he has to go to d2. Then I can win the bishop. So that's the way to do it. And we are white. This is just a mate in 2. And we are white. This one looks crazy. Like, how would we have anything here? Well, we're threatening mate and the knight. So this seems to be looking good because he has to stop mate. And I don't see how he does that while keeping the knight. So we're just going to take the knight. Then we're going to take a drink. How's that, Saeed? Is that better? You like that better? Okay, we are black. His queen is probably trapped. We might have to let him take this pawn first. Actually, or can I do it another way? Maybe knight a5. That's how we do it. But yeah, this one his queen just doesn't belong here. So this traps the queen. We have a check. And then we can win his bishop. I don't know if that's enough. Oh, yeah. So then check here. And then we can check. Yeah. So it's going to be a little zigzag in. And then maybe rook b8. This picks up a piece. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah. His rook might be trapped. Maybe not. Close to, though. Oh, here's a mate. So we now have an idea to work with. And I don't know how we can stop that because his king can't move after rook a1. I don't see how he stops that. If he comes in here, it's already mate. This is just a mate in 2. Okay, he can give me a check, but he doesn't have anything. Well, he almost does, actually. So queen d8 takes check, and then that's it. Oh, that is this too. That's actually kind of interesting. So he pushes here, but I've got a couple ways to deal with it. Okay. I'm looking at this just because I can get his king back. Check. That might be it right there. Might be rook g7. So takes queen g5. What about queen f8 or king f8? Check. So queen f6. He has to go here. Check. So queen e6. I don't know. He might be going. Getting. No, but then I have this. No, but then he's got bishop b6. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be so dramatic. No, I don't know. That's the most forcing line, though. And that's to do it with the queen. But I'm never covering h6 there. I don't know. Yeah, so rook g7. So first of all, let me refute the other moves. Like if he goes to h5, then it's just mate on g5. If he goes to h6, then it's mate on g5. After queen g5. So he does have to take it. That's forced. And then, so queen f6. No, I was right the first time. Why did I think? Oh yeah, no, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. My queen covers f8. I thought he was escaping here. Oh, okay. I was right the first time. My queen was covering f8. Okay, we are black. Nearing the end. 11 viewers now. We're down a pawn. We have a discovery on his queen. Not a great one, though. I have two discoveries on the queen. And this one doesn't help, actually. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so we do it this way. His queen actually can't go anywhere. I'm just realizing. So where would I put my knight? Is the question. Oh no, we go here. Yeah, that's the point. So the queen can't go to a3 or to b4. So we block this route back. If we do it this way, he can just go to, actually not b4, but he can go to a3. So if we go knight c5, the queen is now trapped, except it's not. But then we might have f6 there. First of all, is this the only move? Queen e5. I believe that's the only move. So queen e. Oh, it's not even the move. Okay, sorry. I'm just. And that's interesting. I think. Can I not just take the knight? Okay. 38. We're down a knight. We have 2 pawns for the knight. No, we're down a knight and a rook for 2 pawns. Okay, so this threatens a couple of moves here. F3, threatening mate in 2, mate in 3. Yeah, knight g3. Then I have a check, and more importantly, I don't see what else we're ever going to get out of this position. That's the key thing. So if I take the knight, I'm still down the exchange. Sorry, I mean I'm down a rook rather. So I could give a check maybe. And he can't take because I'm taking this with my rook with check. If he goes to f1, okay, so check, king f1, queen h1. He is forced to take. Oh, I don't know. This is hard actually. And ideally, I would have seen all this before I made my first move. But the first move was kind of, it's the only move that gave us anything. So check, king f1. Oh, I could just take the rook. I'm stupid. That's what I originally planned too. Yeah, so king h2. I still take the rook. Okay. And then here we're just taking this way. Okay. We are white. I just get a queen, I think. We don't want to move the king first because it's unnecessary, and he can probably just start munching away here and then bring in this. There's no reason to defend with the king. So we push, and now we go, because if I go a6, he might be too quick here, right? Now it's too late for me. So now we go. Now that his king is far away. And same thing, we go in front so that he can't go king g2. Last one. So here's the geometry. So check, he blocks, and actually that doesn't work, okay? But then I can go check, and then we do it. Beautiful. Then I take. And we're done. I'll get one wrong on purpose now. Okay, that took me way too long. It took me a bit over 52 minutes. But I got there in the end. That's all that matters. Oh, too much work. Ooh, too much work. Ugh. It's exhausting doing the puzzles. Okay, I'm going to play a game in a minute here. Mimsovich will probably be back soon. Okay. Time for a game. Zul Sudan. $20.81. Scandi. Modern Scandi. I'd like to see Bishop G4. Okay. I always forget. Okay. Is this, I'm trying to remember the name of this. I don't think it's the, like, Kloosterbluwer. There's a name. Blackburn? Is this a Blackburn Dimer? And I'm scared to play d4. But I'm going to. I think we need to be brave. Otherwise, the bishop is just too weak. And then I could play bishop b5. I'm not, like, queen e5, we have knight c3. I don't really want the knight there, though. Or I could just play c3. And then we just We should just be content here. I'm just going to play c3. And we're up a pawn. So again, I could play bishop b5, but let's go here. Now, does this allow e5? I don't think so, because we have c3 in there. So I should be able to take. Yeah, and I just want to castle here. Get the king safe. e5 now, I can still take on e5. And we basically have like a Carol Khan a pawn up here. Okay. Bishop f4, there's knight h5. I could go rook e1. I want to start developing. Where do I want this knight? Okay, let's go knight bd2. And then either rook e1 or knight c4. Let's go rook e1 and then knight c4. Maybe I should have played knight c4 first. Okay. Could offer a trade. I'm going to offer a trade. And then I'm going to go bishop c2. Oh, he wants here? I don't want to play g3. I could play queen d2. That would stop it. I mean, I could do this. I feel it's wrong though. Okay, I'm gonna play this and I might regret it. This seems anti-positional. But then I can play c4, like a3, c4. Okay, that I'm not sure about this. Then again, my knight doesn't have great squares here. Okay, I think I'm coming back. I think knight c5 was playable. If you give me an extra minute on the clock, I'll play it. Like, I just want a little bit more compensation. Okay, so now this is coming, and okay, but I've got knight c4 now. But he is attacking me, and I'm really unsure about the g3 move. He's playing very quickly. He's only spent 50 seconds. So if he goes to e7, I am probably... Well, I'm taking... Well, Okay, I'm going to take, and then I think knight d5. Blockade that. Blockade this. We take with the rook. Okay, there's maybe queen g4, but then this is strong. Okay, take with the h pawn so that I can put a rook on h1. There's pros to here too, but we're going to do it this way. And then queen g4. And take with the rook. Okay, he's got knight f6. Yeah, so queen g4, knight f6. Here. I mean, it should be good. Should be good. Just be brave. Hello, Mimzovich. That's okay. Puzzle streak took longer than expected as well. Okay, I don't like him doubling up here. Is f4 a move? Kills my dark sword bishop. Queen e4. There's g6 maybe. Okay, I'm just going to minimize chat. I'm getting distracted here. So queen e4, g6. I can take on h6. I mean, that should be good. Rook f5. Do I want to take there? I don't know. But I need to make a move. Yeah, so rook f5, I would have a decision to make. Maybe g4. Oh no, but he can take. Would I ever want to play bishop f4 there? Okay, that's scary. But we have this check. I mean, this has to be good now. We're just winning his rook. We're just winning his rook on a8. I mean, unless there's some mate I'm missing. Oh, wait, never mind. I thought we were winning the rook. Whoops. My God, he's fast. Problems. Would this ever help me? No. Would this ever help me? No. Okay, I thought this was better than it was. I thought I was winning. Easily. Okay, here. Okay, just bishop d2 then. So bishop d2, put a rook on e1. Okay, that shouldn't affect me. Well, oh my God. No, I can take, right? Okay, so let's go here. Plus, we want to defend that. So, oh wait, never mind. That wouldn't have been a problem. But yeah, a little scary. What about here? No, same thing. I'm always covering that. So he might still have knight g6 though, and then yeah, and then if he goes here, then I go check. So can I take here? What if I take here now? I can take here on h6. Yeah. Take on here on h6. Rook g8. I just realized he could have taken here actually. So I have to deal with this now. Okay, so if I take, then I can go bishop f4. Yeah, it's just that my queen is not so happy there. And I'm close to getting mated. Opponent left the game. He left the game. It was still tricky. He shouldn't have given up there. What was this? Okay, that's it from yesterday. Okay. Wait, was my screen not working the whole time? I have chat open now. Yeah, I don't know if this is the best move, but okay. So it was just a bad opening choice. He just gave me a free pawn in the opening. So I'm just going to go straight to the engine on it because I don't think there was too much. I think it was pretty straightforward. And it's, no, yeah, it was some gambit line, but it was just a free pawn. It was just a free pawn. Okay, so I made a mistake here. This allowed e5. I thought I had that covered. Oh, do I? I guess the bishop's hanging. That was silly. Okay, so rook e1 then first. Okay, otherwise it was straightforward. I'm not going to look at it beyond that because he just gave me a free pawn. He just gave me a free pawn. Okay, 2140. Dutch time. Dutch. Boo, London Dutch, not fun. It's like a Jobava Dutch. I've always have e6 after, right? So I could consider doing this. Let's try this. Let's try this out. Actually, I shouldn't have done that because queen d2. So I shouldn't have done that. You live and you learn. Just okay. We'll castle. I think. Yeah, because g5, he's almost in a pickle. Okay, so b6 isn't going to be. B6 is this still would have an influence, but I think I want to go. Actually, what about knight h5 here? But then he gets the open h file, right? That's what London players want. So okay, yeah. I don't know about bishop b4 because I think he had queen d2. Okay, now we can't do this, but I can go queen e8. So we'll do that. Actually, g6 might have been a move too. It does create a hook pawn, but he hasn't castled yet. And I'm just looking at this f4. I don't know if you would go bishop h4 there or bishop f2. Don't know what I think about that. If I go e5 anyways. Okay, I'm going to go e5. And then, I don't know, it feels like white's doing well here. So if I go f4, he's got g3 breaks and such, and so, and he's got also g3, right? if I took... That's interesting too. Taking is interesting. If he takes the rest of the F pawn, I have stuff like bishop g4, maybe. I'm not really worried about bishop takes. Yeah, taking might be okay. Maybe knight g4 here. h3 here. Huh. Not sure. Okay, I'm going to take, but yeah, f4 was, it was kind of a coin flip. Yeah, this is a weird Dutch. Yeah, and then I was thinking knight g4. Or here just h4. Still decent. Or maybe he just goes knight g3. No, I can take the bishop. So if he takes, then rook f6, and then knight g3. Yeah, I don't love that. I don't hate it. I kind of like knight g4. Check shouldn't bother me. Taking shouldn't bother me. Well, actually, the check could bother me a little bit. Because now I don't have a fork here. Now he has h3. But I still have this. Okay, I'm going to play this. Rook f1. I can take on h2. I could get my knight trapped though. That feels wrong somehow. Queen h4, there's h4. Can I go here? He can castle though, queenside. But then I can take on a2. Can I just do this? Why not? Why not? Knight g3. Oh, I got to be careful about stuff like that too. But queen f7, knight g3. Check. I can still do this, but don't know if I have more than that. Okay, what if I attack his bishop first? That's even worse for me. I don't know. Maybe I should just come in here right away. Come in here. Come in here. He moves the rook. Check. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, because here's got knight g3. Oh, okay, you know what? I'm going to try something. I'm going to go h6. If he comes back, I might go g5. And then if he puts the bishop on g3, actually, then this doesn't work anymore. So I might have screwed up there. I think this was a mistake. Oh, well. Yeah, that was stupid. That was really stupid. Ah. Oh, well. That was a blunder. Position is too good. That was really, really dumb. Yeah, that was a terrible move. H6 was terrible. I should have just went queen f7. Oh well. That was really dumb. He might start counterattacking here. I can't believe I let him off the hook there. Okay, this was my plan, but there is c4. But then I might... Okay, let's do this anyways. Oh, I shouldn't really allow this, eh? Making a lot of mistakes. Damn, I had him too. I totally had him. I had one shot and I messed it up. So I'm threatening. Is this a real threat? Could take this way. That's interesting. Rook lift. Yeah, that basically forces a rook lift. Okay. Queen here. Nope. That sucks. I totally had him. I totally had him. One little slip up with h6. Wow. That's not good for me. Queen's coming in here. Damn, he doesn't have to think at all. Dude doesn't have to think. Rook f1. I lose my knight. My knight is lost after rook f1. He should have... Is he stream sniping or something? Because he should have taken here first and then rook f1. But maybe that works too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go straight to the engine on that one. That was a quick turnaround. I had a great position. Maybe I didn't. The computer says I didn't have. Wow, it was only equal. No, I was a little bit better. I was a little bit better. I thought I was much better. Wow, knight g4 is actually not the best move. That's too bad. It was a Dutch too. I lost a Dutch. Sad. So, yeah, knight g4. It's not like a blunder, but it wants to play queen g6. Queen g6 was better. But I think so. My h6 was actually not bad. It was actually the best move. I thought for a very long time there. So that was bad time management. I spent 2 minutes here. So the time management alone was bad. Then it's suggesting queen h5 here. Yeah, my time management was actually the real. It was really bad. My moves were bad too, but. And then it didn't like queen g6 here. I don't know. Yeah, it slipped. I had an opportunity around here. So I was considering queen f7. But then I didn't really like knight g3 so much. And so my idea was to play h6 to... I was hoping that he'll put the bishop on g6 so that I could then go queen f7. But I forgot he's just covering f2 once the bishop goes there. So I guess I was never threatening anything because he can always just bring the bishop back. So I thought my position was better than it was, and I wasted too much time on it. And then he just, I don't know, it kind of just slipped away from me here. I'm surprised his position is so good. Like the eval is so, I'm surprised the eval is so good for white here. Okay, that was not good, but we have 2 duchess in a row. Maybe this one can make up for the last one. It will. If I win, this will make up for the last one. Since he is over 100 points higher than me. And he's thinking on move 1 here. It's a little weird. Hopefully not stream sniping. It's a little weird to think on move 1. But he might have just wanted to start the game and then go to the bathroom, but that's weird too. I don't know. Maybe he got disconnected, but he's got a 5-bar connection. So I would, if I had to bet money here, I would say he's loading up the stream. Yeah, and that's what I would bet. So haven't seen the Staunton Gambit in a while. I think it does pretty well against me. Yeah, so I really have to remember. I think it's knight f6. This one. Is it d5 or am I taking? Can't remember. Can't remember. I think they're both roughly the same in eval. But I think one's better than the other. I don't know about taking. I don't know about that. And then so am I going d5 here? Or g6? I'm gonna go g6. Bishop g5. I think, yeah, I'm gonna go bishop g7. I do think I'm going to castle here. h4. Castle probably makes the most sense. Just develop Morphy style. And then what am I doing? d5. I get a backward pawn, but let's play it. And I don't know. This is a real. These squares are so weak for me. Cracks it all open. Okay, do I have no okay, here? Yeah, I should have done that. Okay. I like the idea. Okay, can I still do this? Yeah, I like this idea though. Snaky bishop. Okay. Could go to G8. Or F7, obviously. If we go to F7 and he doesn't take, I can kick out his knight. Or is this what he wants? And then H4. Takes, knight H5, G4. Gets a bit messy. I don't have to take the knight though. Or I could come in here, but then this still is a problem. Okay, we'll go here. Not sure. I don't know. Kind of torn between the two. But yeah, there's H4 here. Okay, so can I still do this? H4 takes. Yeah, so H4, so H6, H4, HG, H. Would he take with the queen ever? Possibly. I don't think so, though. I think he needs to take with the pawn. No, that should be good. That should be good. Okay, so he might take the bishop now. He doesn't. So what about this trade here? I'm on the knight. You know, he comes in, takes. I feel like I can do this. But should I work on development instead? Yeah, this could be a mistake, but okay, I'm going to play it. Maybe he has D5. I don't think so. Because I can take it. Here, maybe. He's thinking about it. That might work. I could blockade. Yeah, queen it. Because if I take, check. Opposite is pointless, so I move and then he takes. So that's bad. So I think I have to go bishop e5, bishop d5, queen c3. Yeah, bishop d5. Then he might come in here. And it's messy. Messy. Could also block with the queen. That's interesting. But yeah, that's interesting. I'm hitting a2. Queen c3, queen d5 is interesting. Okay. This is also interesting. So I think I want to take that. And I'm going to play a little quicker here. And I think I want to trade queens as well. And then how do I get this pawn? Oh, he's on my... Oh shit. This is falling. Okay, so c6 and then... Okay, but then... Oh, he calculated all this. But then... Okay, so he comes in here. Okay. Still? Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, we're going to start like this. Yeah, c6 was almost working. So now c6? Or take... And then check. He's on me. He's on me. Defend? This might be the best move. Okay, I didn't see that. We can defend it. He's coming in though, but then I could double up. Okay, let's try it. Actually, there's a check if he goes to d2. But then my rook's hanging. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Is there like a mate? Okay, so he's getting this trade. Okay. We're going here. And do I want to take? I think I want to take. So he got his pawn back. Actually, he's up. No, yeah. He gets his pawn back. Yeah, I will pre-move the recapture. Now, this pawn is weak because I can do this. Check. Could even go after this one. Oh no, he's got this then. Yeah, so I could take and then here, but then he's pushing. So take and then take, push here. Here. Okay, I'm taking once. And yeah, I think I want to go here and then here. I think this is very tricky still. I'm going to go after it. I mean, this is scary. I don't know. It's going to be close. Should I go here so that he can't? I thought I was actually picking up a pawn. Yeah, I think I am. Oh, this is going to be tricky. I don't know. I think he's going to win. He's got the time edge. It's going to be because I'm going to have one passed pawn, and then he's going to have this majority, like, and he's because his rook's going to eat all of this. You know, it's going to be tight, but I think objectively I'm okay, but realistically I'm going to flag because this is not simple to play. If he does go rook f4, I have a lot of things to worry about. Like, this is a real threat. So would I want to stop him? I can't stop him forever though. So maybe yeah, so we're gonna go there. We'll take that. Yeah, I don't think this is the right way. I don't think you should have played this way. Okay, so do I want to take now? Okay, might as well take now. And then cut off his king. He comes, but then he can come underneath it. I like cutting off the king. Okay, I don't know. This was another route, which may have been better. Oh, now I think he's being greedy. I wonder if I should go underneath it now. Because push is... Oh, this looks good, though. Okay, I'm going to push. And then I'll support it with the king. Because he's going to have to sacrifice here. Okay, well, now he's letting me get underneath it. It's going to be tight. I think he misplayed this a bit, though. I don't think... Okay. But yeah, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. Ooh. I don't know. Probably should have pushed first, because his check is a little annoying. And I have no time. B4. At least his rook is trapped now. Now I can do this. Can I pre-move here? No, I can't. Ooh. Oh shit. That might have been a mistake. No, it's still okay, right? Because if he comes here, I mean, if he goes here, then I can come here. No, it's a blunder. Shit. What am I doing? Yeah, because take here, check. Oh, no, yeah, that's still good, right? Yeah. But he can go here, though. Oh, it's tight. I don't know. It's still very tight. And he almost has Devresky pawns. He does have Devresky pawns. Yeah, I just didn't have enough time to figure it out, as always. Just queen. Just queen, sir. I just needed more time. Sucks, eh? Just needed more time. I'm sure I was winning there. I needed like 10 seconds more. Yeah, just completely winning here. It's always the clock. So rook b8 was the move. I lost both my duchess today. I'm so pissed about that. And I outplayed him too, but it just the clock is so annoying. I mean, it's my fault for playing too slow, but it sucks to just lose when you outplay your opponent because of the clock, and it just happens every time. Not every time, but most of the time, and it's always the same story. Okay, so why does this work now? Oh yeah, because then if he pushes, then we grab this pawn, and I just needed more time. I'm here. I'm quick enough to go from behind, and if he pushes the a pawn, same thing. Excuse me. I'm quick enough to stop him. So I had to go rook b8. Apparently e4 is winning too. I don't know why that is though. That's trickier, I think. Then rook h8. In fact, how come I couldn't have done just rook h8 here? Or, yeah, what's going on with the eval? Here it says rook h8 is equal, but then here it says it's winning. So which is it, computer? Yeah, now it's saying it's not winning again. Yeah, so rook h8 is not winning. So only e4, rook b8. Were there simpler ways to win here as well? Yeah, here I should have just kept pushing at this point. Yeah, then I pushed g2. Yeah, so rook b8. It's just I only had 30 seconds here. Yeah, e4 doesn't look as good. So this was really the key move, rook b8. Rook b8. So, yeah, white's kind of in zugzwang. If he moves the king, he's just not there in time, and then I can do this. So it's very kind of a situational here. Overall, though, I was just too low in the clock. Now, earlier I was winning here as well. I was low in the clock. This was a mistake, apparently. I thought this was good for us. It wants to go rook c5. It wants to protect the pawn. I guess that definitely makes the most sense, because then we take this for free. And there was also rook e5. I don't know why that's good. I don't understand that one. And then it wants g5. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. That's just pure weird. I have no idea what that's about. Oh wait, sorry, g5. That was b5. Where was I here? Yeah, so rook c5 but yeah, there was also rook e5, and then if he takes it, wants to go g5. And then g4. I don't know. This is kind of tricky. This would have been simplest, rook c5. Definitely the simplest move. So, yeah. But I just got too low on the clock. Silly. Okay, I'll play another one, but it kind of stinks. Those were not good games. The losses were not good games, or the results weren't good games. Should I try? I'm going to try for the first time. Should I try it? The bird, reverse Dutch, or should I play e4? Quick. Here we go. First time I've ever played f4 in my life, I think. And I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I'm just going to play it like a reverse Dutch, up a tempo. Yeah, but everything's upside down and weird. I've got no idea what I'm doing. Now, well, I don't think... What is black doing? Neither of us know what we're doing. Is he going to castle queenside? What's he doing? Okay. Okay, he's got bishop f6. Can I just go here? I'm going to minimize chat. It's scrolling too fast. So knight e5. Are we happy to get a pawn here? I don't know about that. I could maybe play d4. I really don't know how to play this position. Okay, let's go here. It's duchy. I don't know what... I'm on his queen, so I could take that knight if I wanted to and then trade. But I'm not really getting anything. Or do I want g4, g5? I mean, that's my king is right there, exposed. I don't know if I want to be... I don't think I want that. Because then I'm dropping g5. Okay, this guy really has no idea. Maybe this bird thing is good because people have no idea what to do. So do I want the knight on c3 or on d2? Yeah, I want it on d2. So I'm going to go here and then regrow my knight. And it's actually hard to find moves for black here because that's probably why he's struggling. Because honestly, can you find ideas? I have chat minimized, but can you find ideas for black? It's very awkward. How do you find moves? Did you want to go here and play f6? I'll be happy to see that. This is pretty amazing, the bird. The bird is a word. Almost winning material here. I don't know what he's up to. He wants this? I don't know what he wants. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, it's weird. So close to winning material. Hang on a second. Close to winning. Very close to winning material here. Take, check. Doesn't do anything. Take, check. Yeah, I don't think I actually have anything there. Okay. Bring in the queen. What about this? Play it real duchy? Yeah, maybe e4. This is duchy. Here I'm just taking. So this is duchy. We're going to keep it duchy. We're going to keep it duchy. Keep it duchy. My first bird. The bird is the word. No, don't worry. I won't do it. So, now what? I shall take. I think I kind of lost most of my advantage here. I don't know what to do. I had a nice position once upon a time. I still have this check, of which it does nothing. What happened to my supposedly good position? Here opens this up. I can close it. Yeah. But if he just moves the knight, comes here, I'm not really doing anything. Is this a move? Is this a move? Oh my god, almost it's a move. Takes check. Almost a move. Is this a move? My bishop is my light grade bishop is a problem here. Take c4. c4 right away. Okay, I'm going to take here. And then I'll try to get the bishop on f3. I had a lovely position, and then he just squirmed his way out. New account, by the way. But okay. I don't know. 91? How about here? This makes more sense. I don't know. I had a good position. I still like my position. Like, I think black is not great here, but it looked just completely game over like 8 moves ago. And that has changed. So I'm assuming knight g e7. And black is okay. Black's fine. He's good. He has a weak e6 square. I can't believe I lost to 2 duchess. The second game was on the clock, and I'm trying to remember what happened first game. First game wasn't a clock issue. Interesting. So I can go here first, and I could also give a check, but he's on this. This wouldn't hurt to go here first, right? So let's do that. I mean, he's got queen d7. He might fall for this. He might fall for it, but he's going to. So he takes with the king. Then this is a lovely square for my knight. So I was thinking about taking the knight first and then going here, but this is what I chose. Because I think I'm getting this. And suddenly I have a beautiful knight. But I'm low on the clock. It's just a shame. I really had a good position before. And I could actually go here. Is that stronger? That's stronger. Yeah, it doesn't work now. Yeah, so he found a good move. He's playing very well now. I'd like to get the queen here. So let me go here. It might trick him. If he goes b5, I get here. But yeah, this is these squares are weak for black. And superfluous knights are not great. He should maybe just get out of the pin at this point. Yeah, and now this is a thread again. Okay. So I could go here and then give a check. But I think I want this. Do it this way. Okay, he's playing very well. He's playing very well compared to how he started, I gotta say. He's playing very well. Shit, is he playing well? Okay. His opening was suspect, but now he's playing well. Okay. We're going to flag. If I can... I could do this. That's my plan. Wow. It gives me nothing. Gives me nothing. He's too good. He played the weirdest opening. So I'm going to have all losses today. And then here. Here. Do I want that? I don't want that. Yeah, it's annoying. The knight is good. It's annoying. Because it requires so much safety checks every move. Every move requires a safety check. I'm tempted to do this. Even here, I'm very tempted. Yeah, it's so, I'm looking at it every move. It's so tempting. How did I do that? How did I blunder that? Fuck! Wow. Oh. Wow, what a comeback though. Like his opening, what was with the opening? What was with the opening? Maybe it wasn't so bad, but it's like he played random moves. So I lost all 3 games today. It's like he played random moves. Like this was bizarre. This opening, what was this about? Crazy. And then I started to crawl back near the end. I don't know. I don't know how that went wrong. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't so bad, but maybe this is a way to play. But it was weird. Yeah, what a bad day of chess. Terrible. That's going to be it for me today. So three losses in a row. They were all bad. Wait, did I play 4 games? Yeah, but I won. Oh no. So I won the first game and then I lost the next 3. But I was winning here and then just ran out of time. I was getting into time trouble. A lot of mistakes though. Yeah, this game was not good. I had 64% accuracy. If I look here, 4 blunders, 5 mistakes, 75 average center point loss. It's a really bad game. Yeah, and I was plus 2.6 here. It wants me to go d4. I don't know what this is about. Or bishop. I didn't see the point. And then d4. I don't know. These are not like d4 is that obvious? Maybe. d4, hey? Really? d4. I don't know. That was frustrating. The way he played the opening, it was very frustrating. So the bird did not go well. The bird was not the word this game. Yeah, this was really strange the way he played this. Very weird. Yeah, the opening was not a problem, but not converting this was a problem. Saying we can do this as well. And then queen e1. I don't know. It was my first time, I think, unless I'm like trolling people. You know, that's my first time ever playing f4. And it was a loss. Didn't go well. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. A sad session. The losses were not good losses, but at least I didn't. No, but yeah. So 2 out of the 3 losses were time induced, and then the one that wasn't time induced, I just got outplayed. And it wasn't so simple. Okay, that's it for me today. Thanks for watching. Disgusting stream. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night.